lot of money.
I agree. Hey, Ronnie, let me ask you a question. Do you know who Ronald Wayne is?
Ronald Wayne doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell? Brian, do you know who Ronald Wayne is?
I think I heard about him. Was that the guy with Google or somebody, or who was
Yeah,
he with?
you're pretty close. So, Ronnie, you're going to love this since you're a computer guy. So Ronald Wayne was the guy that wrote the contract between Steve Jobs and the other guy, the other partner.
Wow.
And so this guy back in the 70s, he actually invested $2,000 in Apple computers.
Wow.
And they brought this guy on board because he was a contract lawyer. So they needed somebody to, kind of handle the legal aspects of Apple computers. So they kept this guy around. Well, lo and behold, after a year of being an investor with Apple computers at $2,000, Ronald decided that he wanted his money back. And so now, mind you, $2,000 at that time in the, what was it, the 70s, whenever Apple came about, $2,000 bought him 10% of the company.
Oh my gosh.
And well, he decided he wanted his money back. And obviously they spent it because that's what when you have investors, that's what you're going to do, right? You're going to spend the money.
Right.
They were able to pull together only $800, and they told them, we're going to give you $800, and you're going to have to draft a contract saying that you are forever removing all interest in our company. And that's exactly what he did. And just to put things in perspective, his 10% interest in the company would be $62 billion today.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
And this guy is about 84 years old now, lives in the middle of nowhere, lives in a trailer, and he lives off his Social Security check.
Wow.
So I just wanted to share that story because, for anybody that's listening to us today and who's on the fence and kind of wants to make that decision, personally, I kind of regret not coming on board sooner.
Yeah, we all do.
Because, yeah.
And in 5 years, people are going to say that about people that just started today. And in 5 years after that, they're going to say the same thing about those 5 years that started.
Yeah, exactly. But I think we're still doing pretty well. I mean, I think when I came on board in October, we were at like 5,000 agents. And on January 2019, I think the last figure that I saw was 17,000 agents. So it like doubled.
Yeah, I think there's like 2,300 in onboarding right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Considering there's about maybe 1.6 million agents nationwide, you can say that we're just getting started. We're just cracking this thing.
And I don't look at it at 1.6. This is world domination. We got 8.5 million agents in the whole world. Glenn will talk about this all the time. And that's what I really like about Glenn, how he talks about value proposition. Where he'll say it's all lead generation. It's simple. With him, it's value proposition. What value can I bring to these agents? And I said, man, I get chills when I talk about this, thinking about going into Australia, going into EU, going down to South America and stuff like that. That's some powerful stuff. So when you say 1.6, I'm looking at 8.5 million people. For us to each get our 5,000 agents, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I mean, we all, like me, for example, once they open up, and again, I'm just talking, it may not happen, but Glenn's talking about, what Brian mentioned is world domination, just like the other companies are interested in doing. So, what about those agents who are bilingual? Me, for example, I speak Spanish. So once Mexico opens up in South America, it's going to be huge.
Ian speaks several languages.
Yeah.
So,
I got the EU part covered, guys. Ian the European right over here.
So it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. So we're at the right place at the right time.
Ronnie, one last thing. So elevator pitch. Why should people join your team? Why should agent come on board with you? What's going on there?
Well, what we've got is support. Of course, there's a lot of things that all the agents talk about, but two main important things that are, of course, important to all the agents, all the team leaders, all the brokers out there. Two things they always talk about at the end of the conversation: leads and support. That's it. So support, you've got it. Not just from me, but of course the other partners that we've got, like Brian himself and the other brokers and team leaders that we have, you know, in our group. Leads, we've got them. So there's someone said, you know, he who controls the leads controls the industry. So why would you want to go out and invest money in those third-party companies per month to buy leads that have already been resold over and over and over again? So two things mainly, support and leads. I mean, we've got them. So the background, technology, experience, the team that we've got within our group is a very, very strong group. I can confidently say that we've got the strongest lead generating geek squad on the back end.
And of course, Brian is how many times nominated the best realtor in Texas?
Dallas.
In Dallas. How many times?
4 years now, D Magazine.
You gonna make the 5th year this year?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So you're gonna be up for
I want to be the best realtor of the earth.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
we're good. We're good.
Well, that was it for me, guys. Anybody has anything else?
Man, that's it, man. Just, I'll just end on this one thing. I just got a text from somebody that was talking to me from Keller Williams, and first thing they said is, "How is your check that high? Why are y'all making so much money?" She's been on 17 years, and I guess I'm okay to say this, and if I am, you'll clip me, but she's been on 17 years. Her check's $900 a month.
Wow.
I think mine was 900 by the second month or third month with the
You can do that with about three or four agents.
It's just unreal what's going on right now, man. If anybody's watching this and they want to reach out to us and talk to us, man, we don't try and sell this at all. This is not something we have to sell. It sells itself. We just get out of the way. It's actually so much information. It's kind of hard to do in one phone call. But if you guys, anybody out there wants to reach out to us and talk to us, man, I will take the time, sit down with you, talk with you, explain it all, and explain it over and over again. Just reach out to us and let us know. I'm sure if they reach out to you, Ian, they'll be able to get our information.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'd love to help anybody that that is on the fence about this. Let's just get all the people on board who actually people that want to do business, not somebody that just want to lollygag. Just anybody that wants to do business, that is serious about this industry and is serious about helping people selling their homes or or buying a home. Anybody that's interested needs to come on board with us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And this isn't some get-rich scheme. This isn't something, we're not trying to pitch this at all. Come in and do your practice with the best tools in the world, and then by doing that, you're naturally going to attract agents, and that rev share is a game changer. That rev share check, me and Ronnie talked about it, I hadn't gotten a check in probably 22 years. And to get a check every month is pretty nice. I actually have purchase power now if I want to go buy something on I was like those market share guys. I'd write that stuff all the way down.
Well, what's so cool about it is, man, is it's so fundamental because you're going to be selling real estate anyway, and by just by conversationing with other agents, you're going to share about your company anyway. So by coming on board with eXp, I've been with a couple of brokers in my career, and I've brought people on board, and I obviously wasn't compensated for that, but why not be compensated for doing something that you're going to be doing anyway?
Yep.
Just no brainer.
Yep. Amen.
All right, gentlemen.
Well, thanks a lot, Ron. We certainly appreciate your feedback. You did phenomenal. Thank you so much for filling us in.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
All right, guys. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Have a great one, guys.
All right. See you.